I'm on a new level. 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 I'm on a new level.
Yo, what is going on, you guys? It's your boy Alvarez, and we are back on this Madden 18. Today we're hopping into a player review on Flashback. Cam Newton, Mr. Superman himself, 89 overall. He's going for about 85,000 coins. Let's take a look at his stats real quick. He does have an 82 speed, 80 throw short, 80 throw mid, 80 play action, 80 awareness, 92 throw power, 90 throw on the run, and a 75 throw deep. He's also rocking that toughness chemistry, which is a +1 to carrying and a +1 to impact. Hopping into some of the hidden stats that this Cam Newton has, he does have a 76 speed, 82 agility, 85 XL, 78 carrying, 78 trucking, 78 elusiveness, 82 ball carrier vision, 78 stiff arm, 80 spin move, 80 juke move, and a 91 injury and 90 stamina. So looking at his running ability stats, they're actually really good for a quarterback. Now when it comes to the throwing stats, I don't really know what makes this card an 89 overall. Like, his awareness is low, he has good throw power, but he has good throw on the run. Yeah, I wouldn't, this card looks pretty mediocre to me. He was going for a lot more, but now that like that Michael Vick came out, his price did drop. He does cost quite a bit of coin, but he is very cheap for an 89 overall. And if you're looking for that mobile quarterback, Cam Newton looks like he can move, but he doesn't really look like he can throw. Hopping into the stats with this Cam Newton, there's a lot of things that I definitely have to say about this card, good and bad. But how I do all my player reviews, guys, is I play 3 games. And this year I'm going to probably be doing mud squads because I can isolate one player and use that player and see how they play. But what I like about this card is that he was able to make plays outside of the pocket, inside of the pocket. Just in general, he was able to make plays with his feet. He was able to break tackles in the pocket. He was able to extend the play by breaking the pocket and finding receivers downfield. Now, some of the things, or the reason why I knock this card down a lot, is that he's very inconsistent when it comes to making passes and overthrows for sure. So like that play right there, he just threw a dot to Alshon Jeffrey. If I ran that play again, it would be all over the place. Like, he doesn't make the same good pass twice, and that's one of the things I did not like about him. Like, it's just crazy. Like, in some of the plays, I would throw a drag and it would get overthrown, which just blew my mind. It made me kind of upset just because, you know, he's an 89 overall, and I don't know what makes this card an 89 overall, but we'll talk about that later. And let's hop back into some of the things that I do like about this Cam. One of the things that I really like is his throw power. You can definitely tell a difference from like an 80 throw power to a 92. Obviously, that's 12 overall difference, but Cam was able to make those threaded passes. Like, he was able to fit a pass between 3 people because his throw power is so high, and he was able to fit the needle in there. And that's one of the things that I liked Cam about. He was able to just fit a tight pass in here. You can see right here, we throw a dot to Emmanuel Sanders in a tight window, and he was able to get it there, you know, on the run and in stride. But that's definitely one of the things I liked about this Cam. He was just all over the place. His throw on the run was pretty good, but like I said, just very inconsistent. Now, when it came to running the ball, this dude's at running back, at quarterback. He has a good stiff arm, breaks a lot of tackles, doesn't really fumble. I don't think he fumbled too much, besides when I kept just running him and running him and running him. You can see that he took a good hit and he didn't fumble. But hopping into this drag right here, we throw the drag. Yes, it was off my back foot, but there's no way you overthrow a drag 20 yards in the air, 15 yards deep, you know what I mean? And then here comes this other pass. We roll out left and we see a butt naked, and he throws it behind him, and the CPU makes a good play and picks it, which is, it's Cam's fault, you know, he's supposed to make that pass. But now we're rolling here and we see RB try to lead him down, but he overthrows the post too deep to where Emmanuel Sanders can't make a play. Now, when it comes to pros and cons of Cam Newton, the pros are he makes plays with his feet, breaks a lot of tackles in the pocket, he's a good runner with good carrying, great throw power, and a cheap quarterback that's an 89 overall. Hopping into the cons, too many overthrows, which just makes him very inconsistent, very inaccurate. He's not a pocket passer. He is a running quarterback. He's a running quarterback. And when you make a bad play with this card, it tends to just keep going. Like, you know, you think a good quarterback makes one bad play and they bounce back. This Cam, you make one bad read, bad plays for the rest of the game. And when it comes to that, random bad plays just happen. Now, after playing a few games with this Cam Newton, I have very mixed emotions about this card. Sometimes he's good, sometimes he's not. If I had to rate this card on a scale of 1 to 10, 1 being the lowest and 10 being the highest, I'd give this card a 7 out of 10, just because he lacks so much when it comes to being a pocket passer. Yes, he's good. with his feet. But besides that, you need a quarterback that can throw the ball, and Cam Newton's just very inconsistent when it comes to that. Now, if I had to recommend you guys getting this card, he is pretty cheap as of right now. He's 85K, and you're not going to be able to find a quarterback that's an 89 for 85K. If you plan on running the ball, like running the read option a little bit, or running with Cam Newton just to see how he does, I would say go ahead. Like, if you're looking for a dope at quarterback and you use them more for their feet than their arm, I'd give him a shot. But if you're looking for that pocket passer, I just don't think Cam Newton's that card. Yeah, like I said, I just don't think Cam Newton's that pocket passing quarterback for you. But like I said, if you want to run the read option with him, go ahead and give him a shot. He is good at running the ball. That's one thing I can't knock about him. He's great at running the ball, rarely fumbles. He's able to break a lot of tackles. But yeah, that's my player review on Cam Newton, Flashback, 89 overall. Like I say in all my player reviews, guys, this is just my suggestions, my opinions, my experiences, my reviews, so that you guys can see how these cards perform for me. And I'm not saying that they'll perform worse or they'll perform better for you, but this is how they perform for me, so it kind of gives you guys an idea of how they played. But hopefully you guys enjoyed the video, man. If you guys did, definitely smash that like button, subscribe to the channel for more content, and if you guys want to see anybody specific, definitely let me know in the comment section down below. And until next time, I'll talk to you guys later. Peace.
Yeah. Styling, no. December got pictures with me smiling, no. All the things you need, you still want problems, though. All the things I know, I still been silent, though. Yeah. Used to be at Silver.